Thank you, Sana. I may be allowed to comment on a few things before I answer this question.
Absolutely.
Very surprisingly, the Honorable Chief Justice observed, all decisions by the Supreme Court should be accepted. The decisions which are genuine, based on facts, and are backed by legitimacy and legal justice, those will be accepted by the people. The decision like Justice Munir gave, saying that successful revolt is the law-creating fact, justifying Ayub Khan's revolution, so-called revolution, and Mr. Justice Anwar al-Haq, when there was a split decision, and then executing the Prime Minister, 3 vis-a-vis 4, it has never happened in the history of world, in the history, judicial history and history of jurisprudence. So, Shah Hassan Khan giving power to a dictator to amend the constitution for 3 years, and then whatever role Justice Saqib Nisar has played, that is not secret from anybody. So, can the nation accept such decisions? We first of all think over whether the decisions are of those quality, the verdicts are backed by such veracity or profundity of justice or not. So, it was a very amazing demand by the Honorable Chief Justice. For that purpose, the Chief Justice and his colleagues, they have to be very punctilious and particular and devoted to the spirit of justice. That is causing a great credibility vacuum vis-a-vis the people, general people and the political parties. They must bridge these gaps and try to repair the situation by their conduct and by their act. If they stick to their guns to support certain people out of the way, the decisions will not carry any weight in the eyes of people. Then there was an order for asking the record of the National Assembly. I am sure honorable judges are aware of the fact that Article 69 of the Constitution doesn't allow any institution, including the Supreme Court, to ask for the record and then examine the record of the Parliament. That is against law, against the Constitution. So, he shouldn't have asked this. More so, Article 184.3 amendment, as it has been discussed already, it was in fitness of things. For a lot many years, the bars have been demanding. It was just supporting justice. It was an act against arbitrariness of an individual. It was demand for putting collective wisdom for the fixation of cases, so that this allegation that you are giving the cases to the same people time and again, that should have been removed, would have been removed. But they are not prepared to do this, unfortunately. And more so, which is more objectionable, is there any law in whole of the world where a decision or a verdict cannot be appealed against? What is this 184.3? Yani you hang a person, you disqualify a person for life, and you are not able to make an appeal. This is what the new law says. It's absolutely according to the tenets of justice, and they must rethink about their views on 183 as well. Now, very optimistic comment by Patafi Sahab. There would be holidays. I tell you, need be so, they'll all be there during holidays even, because they are so anxious to serve justice. They'll be there. They'll not be bothering about their comfort about the holidays. Review, as you have said, the solution to the problem. One option is there. Of course, the jurists and the lawyers of the PDM will decide if the decision is against them. Should they go in review or not? Along with the prayer that all the 4 judges who were there, who made comments and who gave a decision verdict by rejecting that proposition ab initio, that it's not proper. This suo motu is not justifiable. You might have be remembering the verdict and the ruling of Atramanullah, and he said so many things. Gap, political gap, and what is this, unfortunately? And then one man rule, as Justice Mansoor Ali Shah said. So these all these issues should be observed and taken up with seriousness by the Honorable Chief Justice. If he doesn't want to create more quagmire, and if he wants to dispel this doubt and the reservation of the people about his overall role as a supervisor and as a boss of the judiciary, then he should come up with something different than is being demonstrated nowadays.